Hello everyone! This time we will review some common forecasting tips. The moving average. Please check it out.
This time I'm going to share some forecasting tips. This is very common, the moving average. This is a statistical method used to smooth out fluctuation in data by calculating the average of a fixed number of consecutive values over time. So this is commonly used as the time series analysis. This is for identifying trends and making forecasts for just given report in that week or in the months or in a year. You can predict or you can forecast the following time. So what is the importance of using this moving average? So this is a trend detection in data system. So in IT, systems generates continuous data like logs, traffics, or other transaction. Moving average help detect trend in a website traffic, monitor server load, or analyze some application usage pattern. So what is this? How you are going to solve? So we have an example. Let's go directly to example. Since we are going to use an Excel, we have an application for this one. So, or SPSS, you can solve. So example we have trending gasoline sales time series from week 1 to week 12. So sales in 1,000 per gallon. So we have here week 1, 17, week 2, 21, 19, week 3, week 4, 23, 18, 16, 20, 18, 22, 20, 15, and 22. So you're going to forecast, use moving average interval 3. So you can just add by 3 and then divide, of course, by 3. Interval week 4, so you're going to add by 4 and then add. So we have an example here. Given that week 1 sales to week 12, so using long time series value, the moving average forecast, there is also a forecast error and the squared of the forecast error. Like for example, you're going to use three intervals, 17 plus 21 plus 19 divide 3 equals 19. Then next, we have 19 plus 23 plus 18 divide 3, so you have 20, and so on and so forth until the last forecast in week 13. So you can use the previous three. We have 20, 15, 22. So divide by 3 and then that is the forecast for week 13. So you can continue until the forecast of week 14. After that, you're going to get the error by subtracting the actual to the forecast. So here, 23 minus 19, you have 4. 18 minus 21, we have negative 3, and so on. So what is the solution? So in time series analysis or this moving average, this is common technique for data and generate a forecast. So we have for 3 period, this is an example of solving using 3 period. So we have period 1, period 3. So usually is period 3 here. So K is 3. So the formula there, the forecast total is equal to the, we have here the data for week 1, t minus 1 plus t minus 2 plus t minus 3 over 3 since you are using period 3. So YT represents the actual series value of gasoline sales for the next week. So for example, the period 3, so you can forecast. So from the given here, 17, 21, and 19, so you can forecast the next week. Forecast error is the actual minus the forecast value. So solve for the forecast error, the actual value minus the forecast value. So we have the squared forecast. You just squared what is in the error. So the forecast error you're going to square, and you can get the mean squared error. Okay. So for example, so we have step 1, step 2, step 3. So for example, we are using period 3, first week, period 3 forecast. So we have 17 for your forecast for the fourth week. 17 plus 21 plus 19 divided by 3, you have there 57 over 3 is 19. So the forecast error, since the actual there is 19, 23 rather, 23 is the actual minus 19, so the forecast error is 4. And the forecast error squared is 16, 4 squared is 16. For the week 5, so you have 21, 19, and 23 divided by 3. So you have 63 over 3, that is 21. And you are going to subtract that one to the actual. So the actual is 18 minus 21, you have negative 3. And then when you get the squared, you have 9. So here is the forecast for the week 12. It's very important. It's the last one. Since you can forecast the following, if that is week 1 to 12, so the week 13, you can even get the week 13. So we have forecast for week 12, 22, 20 plus 15 divided by 3. So we have 57 over 3, that is 19. And the actual there is 21, 22. Minus 19, you have the forecast error of 3. So 3 squared is 9. So the gasoline sales, therefore, is in the actual here result in the graph, since you can graph. So it's fluctuating. So it can be increasing, the other one going down. So week 1 increase, week 2, week 3 decrease, going up week 4. Okay, so fluctuating. So that is the sales actual trend. Okay, so you can use the Excel in solving. So you can use, you are already uploaded or add-ins your data analysis. So you can just click their data, and then there is a data analysis part. So click moving average and click OK. Then be sure you have already the data there from the sales for the 12 week. So here is, after you click OK, so you drag the data here, only the data. If you're going to click the label, you're going to include the sales. But if you will not check the label, so you are going to drag only the data. Since my forecast is period 3, so every third interval, and then the output range is just the result, where you're going to put the result. So here is the result here, since I'm going to use week 3 for the interval. So here is the forecast. So 17, 21, 19 divided by 3. So here I have 17. Okay, so here is the forecast. And then the actual, you can get the forecast error by subtracting the actual minus the forecast. Then you can square, that is the forecast error squared. If you're going to look at the trend here, the graph, since there is a part there of, you can check the standard error and the chart. So if you're going to check the chart, gives you the graph. Okay, so here is the graph, actual forecast. If you're going to forecast week 13, you can just add 20 plus 15 plus 22 plus the actual forecast in the week 12. So be sure you're able to do the correct one, since you are going to use, like, your forecast in week 4 is used in solving the next. So mo accumulate. So you're going to accumulate the result. Okay, so here's your assignment. You are going to, if you may use manual computation or the moving average in the Excel. So we have a situation, an IT service desk recorded the number of technical support requests per week. So using the 3 moving average forecast, the next value. So an IT services recorded the number of technical support requests per week. So using 3 moving average to forecast the next value. So given week 1 to week 12, so you can add using interval of 3-week moving average. So identify the forecast error and the squared of the forecast. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Please don't forget to answer your assignment and turn in the Google Classroom.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe on my channel.